names are FaZe. Let's go, FaZe Clans in Rocket League!
We made it at long last. It's been an announcement that's been pending since like August of 2019. It's been thrown around on the subreddit dozens of times, it feels like, and finally we know who picked up the peeps. It's FaZe.
I gotta say, here scratch out the peeps on my notes and write in FaZe. I'm dead serious, Chad. That was that was incredible. Let's get into it. FaZe versus Version1. FaZe in the orange, blue is gonna be Version1 here. Currently fighting in the top of Group C here. One of these teams gonna be defeated after this. Both teams sitting undefeated, but AJ gonna put in the first goal.
And Version1 really kind of get tied up here in the corner. Calm thinking Torment was going to have a cleaner exit, and when that ball kind of got jammed on the wall, he just decided to try and play it safe, but that meant he got in Gimmick's way as he was rotating in the net, so no one could actually go and defend the shot.
I'm still like, I feel like you just gave me a birthday present. It's not even my birthday. This is the coolest thing. I'm having so much fun right now. As FaZe take a lead in their debut game in the RLCS. Illusion to the outside, Torment. Plays it high, now Gyro. Trying to take control in the midfield, lofts it, Torment to close on it, Illusion trying to put pressure on him, and he'll now take control of the ball, but no, loses it to Torment. To the outside, AJ. Have to fall back, FaZe playing passive.
Real awkward approach there from Version1 in the midfield. Thankfully, they got the possession back, but how about they score? Never mind. Wow. I thought they were going to give up possession because they had this weird little hiccup, but Torment able to find Calm out in the side, and Gimmick gives it right back to him. That's a nice little catch and go.
Beautiful use of the outfield, keeping all of their players over on the same side, and able to pass the ball around to tie up this game early in game number 1. 2 goals already on the board. It's already outside. Illusion to trap and carry. He's being hounded by Gimmick from behind, but manages to loft it for AJ. Calm's up to block it, and he'll do it. Off to the corner it goes. Now Gimmick put under the back of Calm. A nice setup for Torment. He'll take control of the ball. Fits the flip reset towards the goal. Illusion gets the block. Gyro gets the save. Calm to try and keep this one. Turns around on it. No way. Already past one. Looks for the bumps. AJ will block and clear to the side. Look to transition, but Gimmick shuts him down. Version1 suffocating FaZe.
Yeah, this is a great look for Version1 right now. Like Gibbs said, they've struggled mightily against the peeps, but if they keep up this particular level of pressure, I don't know if FaZe will be able to hold them off for too long.
AJ sends it high, Calm. Out to pick up the ball, looking for the dribble again, up against Illusion, but Illusion will get there first, puts it to the corner. Gyro wants to close on it, but Torment's too fast, and Gyro just has to play repositional ball. AJ gets it across midfield, but Calm with lots of space. Version1 very much control the outfield pass again. Gimmick shoots, and AJ dives across the net for the save. We'll stay tied.
Close calling again, another push. Illusion finally going to break things up. That should give them a little bit of space to actually work with here. So let's see if that nice clear from Illusion is going to give FaZe time to grab some boost and really set up a stiff defense here in the midfield line. And even still, they kind of just give it right up to Calm.
Here Gyro, though, will take control as Calm lost it in front of the box. Pinches off, and Illusion just barely can't get there in time. Gimmick's gonna try and hound AJ. He's off the ceiling with it, passes across the field to Gyro, but Gyro has to fall off of it. He didn't have that initial trajectory right, and Illusion misses off the backboard. AJ covers it up in front of the goal. The pressure was there. Version1 was looking for that shot.
Space here for Gyro, and look at him pump it off the wall. Torment, that's a nice deflection, and more importantly, able to stay close and find the second clear. Man, that guy, despite, really developing into a solid all-around player, still a beast on defense, and he makes the stop on the lower left-hand side.
Oh, the pass plays. FaZe getting creative here, but they run into the mega wall of defense that is Torment. Gimmick flipping in the midfield, manages to pop that over the inbound offense. AJ trying, Torment. Past one, Gimmick's in front of the box looking for the pass. And here's Calm. Onto the backboard, and he needs to follow it down. 3 players block. Illusion's got to make the stop. Doesn't reach it, though, and Version1 will take the lead.
Gimmick, real nice job here, not giving up on the play. Stole the boost in the corner and just kind of camped out to see what would happen. Gave himself a little bit of space to work with. That's the important thing right there. If you're going to make the decision to stick close to the net, you need to give yourself room to react to some crazy happenings, and gives himself the extra room to work with and turns in the go-ahead.
Gyro now. FaZe trailing. tie things back up. Illusion through this guy. He's got 2 defenders up with him. Calm off the backboard will make things difficult, and AJ will pick it up on the bounce. Calm hounding him there, and look at this wall play. Calm doing a great job setting it up, making things easy for Gimmick, but a 1-0 win from Illusion. Gyro doesn't even have to touch it, and it's a tie game with 101 left to go.
And I was really thinking that Gimmick was actually going to be able to squeeze this one through in the midfield, but look at Illusion. I mean, you got to go hard at some point. He chose 1 minute and 1 second on the clock, got the big dunk, and thankfully straight into the net. Nobody on version 1 expecting to have to play defense at that time.
Gyro will go through one. Gimmick get out of his own half here in the final minute. Torm to the outside. Illusion through one. Calm just playing patient, taking the ball away from FaZe. 2 players commit in the midfield, and Gimmick manages to get it through one. Can they trap AJ here? Gimmick gets off the wall. Illusion had time to get back. He'll get a block. And Calm's half rotations, this aggressive play, he has been so in control, and it's given version 1 so many opportunities. As now Gimmick through the air, getting creative, going for the ballet moves, then looks for Illusion on the ground. They get it over 1, but they're gonna need Calm, and he doesn't have the boost to reach it. He'll fall back. Gets the ball out to Calm, and man, Calm's brilliant touches here. You get the ball as a Torment in that situation, rather. He's been so clean with 9 seconds left. Overtime lurking on the horizon. Gyro up to AJ, covered up by Calm. Gimmick with one last opportunity. Illusion's already in the air. Torment's gonna have to make a save on the back line. Sends it to his corner. Gimmick set up in goal. The clock has expired. They've got to keep it in the air. Torment to Calm, but they won't connect. It'll touch the ground. Overtime in game 1.
You're absolutely right. Calm definitely does have the command in the midfield, and he is making it incredibly difficult on FaZe to get out of their own half. But at the same time, that defense from FaZe is doing a great job dodging a lot of demos to try and give themselves second opportunities on some of these approaches from version 1. The defense doing quite well in FaZe despite being under so much pressure.
Illusion loft in the midfield. Gyro right behind him, playing the shadow. Loses control to Gimmick. It's into the corner. AJ with a miss on the wall. Gimmick will try to get the pass out, but Illusion quickly covers up AJ's whiff. He finds an excellent touch to the enemy corner. Now Gyro challenging Torment on the wall. Expects the high play. Torment goes low. AJ covers it up on the bottom side, but Calm's there. And here comes that control from version 1 again. Illusion's going to take a few touches to get this one out of his half, but he does get it over the top of Gimmick. Gimmick gets a demolition on a Gyro to free up some space, but if Illusion's able to get this one in on the other side, it won't matter. Lucky for them, version 1's defense stands strong.
And this time they might have something set up in the midfield, but again, there's the control from Calm, forces them to come to him. AJ up early, able to tip it into the corner. Gimmick trying to buy a little extra space with a bump on Gyro. Torment needs to get this one in the middle for Calm. He cut too close, and he gets bumped off it by Illusion, and FaZe are gonna stay alive.
The pool whiff is what I'm gonna call it. He forced him, just bumped him off the shot. Calm otherwise has that goal for free, and the game's over. Now coming through the sky again, he sets it up, now looks for goalies. Balls for boost. And the pass to Torment, but Illusion, much better positioning, much closer positioning to the ball. He'll have control. And now setting up Gyro, looking for AJ on the infield pass. Gimmick gets it through. Torment's got an open net to shoot at, but Illusion makes things difficult from behind, and we keep playing.
Man, AJ did such a nice job reading where that touch went off that backboard. He was met almost instantly, and if he had been late by even a quarter of a second, he was getting dunked into his own net. FaZe fight, but I don't know, man. This version 1 offense refuses to let go. They've got a pretty good piece of them.
Oh, Torment miss! Oh, but Gimmick's there. Too much pressure gives version 1 game number 1.
And it's actually the weird approach from Torment that throws everyone off. They kind of think Torment's going to score it, so they're playing the defense, and AJ doesn't have the time to react to where the shot is going to come from, so at long last, version 1 get what feels like has been owed to them, considering the push they had in that series overall, but quite a game from everyone. FaZe, you played great defense, but game 2 and onward, you're gonna have to find some way to get out of your half. You don't want to go through that again. Yeah, no, this is a rough debut series. When version 1 is hopping, oh man, you look out. Torment is playing clean on defense, and when Torment, Gimmick, and Calm are all having as good of an offensive day as they are right now, Calm's on the bottom of the scoreboard with a goal, an assist, and 7 shots. That's just how strong Torment and Gimmick are playing right now. Oh, and you can see it right there in that pass play. You said Torment, Gimmick, and Calm, the perfect 3-man timing on the clip. That was great. That was great. See if version 1 can keep it up.
Absolutely. We'll see if they can keep it going here, and we'll see how FaZe bounce back here. Maybe a little bit of adrenaline rush of the surprise. I'm not gonna lie, at the beginning of that series, I was like, I'm having trouble casting right now. I'm still just like thinking about what happened right now. This is so much fun. What a cool way to enter a scene here. Does this also mean that Leaf and Gibbs are just wrong because they predicted the Peeps to win and the Peeps don't exist anymore?
Technically, anytime we get to say Leaf and Gibbs are wrong, I'll take it.
Yes. Good, Pox. All right, let's get into game number 2 and see can FaZe bounce back after narrowly dropping game 1 in overtime. Just calm through the sky. Gyro to cover him up, gets it to the back line. Torment and Gimmick both move to the corner. Torment will peel off the ball, go to goal, and now he'll attack from the third man. Gyro to the outside. Illusion lofts in the midfield, but no one's there to pick it up. Just makes things difficult for Com, who, despite being the bottom of the scoreboard, I feel like was the highlight player for me in game number 1.
Oh, boy.
Demolitions, key demolitions opening up the goals here. But Lucian and AJ block well and get the ball back to midfield.
And I think what I'm really looking for at FaZe, like we said, the defense obviously needs to find the clear. And if you're looking for players who control the ball very well, it's going to be Gyro and AJ mostly in command of that. Lucian's going to have to play a strong defensive midfield line if they want to keep Version 1 from stepping on the gas like they did in the first game.
Gimmick. The play to the outside. Com to the top corner. It's just wide, and the follow-up, though, is good. Com does get it off the crossbar and in for goal number 1.
I mean, you can be in a decent position to see this shot coming at you, but when Com literally just pops it that hard off the top corner of your net, Lucian doesn't have a choice but to see what happens next. And he may have had the second chance at it, but it went off his teammate before he could do anything about it.
Gimmick past 1 to chase this down. Illusion through 2. Oh, demolitions galore. Momentary 2v2 here, and Illusion spawns kind of a fortunate corner. He'll get a transition out of it, picks up the boost, and gets a dunk. Looking to set up his teammates, but Com covers him up on the top. Gyro was hoping for the pass. Now has to just move in, but some free space. Torment makes the save in the corner, and Gimmick, what a trap. AJ's right there putting pressure on him, and Gimmick gets it across midfield.
Oh, look at Gimmick being aggressive, trying to freeze Illusion on that transition, buying extra time for Torment to rotate back here and find the nice draw and clear. Are they going to get caught off guard? Gyro just able to tip it into the corner. Com second shot, wide of the net. Illusion finds a second opportunity to get the ball to safety. And FaZe once again boxed into the corner.
Version 1 is still playing strong. This offensive control and their ability to move at midfield to stay on offense is really shutting down anything but a perfect clear from FaZe. Finally, a little bit of space in the midfield gives them a moment in the blue, but Torment wins a challenge in the corner. Now AJ burning lots of boost just to get this ball across midfield, past Com, and then pinches it between Gimmick. It goes into the corner. Torment has to play an awkward bounce, and Gyro's trying to challenge him. But Torment to Com on the transition. The double committed goal will get the save, but they're going to have to find another one. Here comes Gimmick, past 1. Torment's looking for the stop, but Illusion out of goal makes the stop. Gets it away. Follow from Com is wide. Illusion will catch and carry. Back past 1, now past 2. One player left in the back line. Gyro's taking his time on the shot, gives it the change-up, and Com makes the save.
Unlucky for Gyro. Definitely the best transition opportunity they've had, and you can see him give that little hitch in the step as he approached the net. It's because he didn't really have the boost to go at it with as much force as he would have liked, so he took the extra time to make sure he hit it square. That gave him time to get back in position. Unfortunate for FaZe, and now he's going to have to make a save, very likely. AJ going to help him out.
The frontline defense avoiding a inevitable goal from Torment. Illusion trying to give it to AJ. And Gyro hounding Torment on the backboard. Com will move in, take control. Illusion challenging him in the midfield. It goes neutral. Drop it on the midfield line. Again, neutral on the second 50-50. AJ will have space with the ball. But Com counters to Torment. Back down in the direction of Com, but Com fell back for boost. And now a double commit in the corner, though. Torment, despite having nothing in the tank, he'll get demolished, and Gyro will beat another player.
Oh, I love
Com, he gets beat.
Oh, I love it.
On the goal line. Well done as FaZe tie the game.
Oh man, FaZe, way to work out of a jam in your own half. Gyro with the perfect control on all of the challenges and then securing the opportunity shot with the bump. Talk about a dribble and physics manipulation. That was great.
The improviser's game, and Gyro's pretty good at jazz. Here he comes again for round 2 in this corner. Gets it over the top of Com, but no one's there in front of the box to shoot. And Com take control on the other side of the field. Pops it past AJ. He's got Gimmick moving up the field with him. Gimmick puts it towards the box. Com redirects it past 2, but Torment even wasn't ready for that touch and had to quickly adjust just to get the ball in the corner. Wins another challenge, though. The rest of his team back for boost. Illusion will take over space, and here come FaZe. AJ onto the backboard. Illusion wants to, but he's out of boost. Gyro's over the top of them all and drops it in for the lead.
Wow, what a lead for FaZe. Been boxed in so long, and finally there's just space in the air.
Yep.
Like Com and Gimmick are both just sitting on their own side with no boost. Like, we can't do anything, and they get punished for it.
Finding an uncontested backboard against a team that Torment's on. Clip that one, save it. And you're not going to get that one for free very often, but off the kickoff, they make it 2.
Gyro. This is squaring one up for sure. Neutral challenge, pretty straight off the side, but it favors Gyro. It's bouncing his way, and Torment knows he's going to have to make some type of save, but he pretty much hit it dead at him, and when you're coming into the net that fast, you can't stop yourself in time to save it.
Yeah, killing that velocity, very difficult here, and even for a defender as good as Torment. It's not going to happen. 48 seconds left, up by Tudor, trying to close that lead down by 1. Gimmick puts it to the far post, and Illusion manages to backflip in time. They'll keep their lead. Com now trying to pressure Illusion off this ball. Gimmick over the top of Gyro. It'll be up to AJ on the back line to move in. Just Gimmick through 1. 30 seconds left, only down by 2. Torment, though, is going to have to keep it. No, he can't actually get back and trap it. They were trying to position aggressively, and another goal slips in.
Yeah, Torment knew that it's not a bad play to try and catch this on the dribble. He just caught it a little too on the center line of his car. You got to catch that on the left side. Really make sure you're bringing it out and not just with you. Slight mis-execution from Torment lets him go 4, and that's pretty much the end of game 2.
Absolutely, yeah. This game was possibly within reach at a 2-goal deficit, but now with 3. FaZe is going to tie up the series here. And even on that final goal, I think it's more Torment expecting and believing in Gimmick to win the challenge because he has to. If they don't win those challenges, they're losing the game. So let's position for success here. Oh no, it's towards the goal. Another one will go in at the buzzer beater here. FaZe rally back in game 2 to tie up the series.
You want to know something funny about this one? Illusion has 2 goals and 0 shots, but Gyro has 7 shots and 3 goals.
Not very often. It's honestly kind of hard to get 1 goal with no shots. 2 with no shots. That's a replay.
The infinite shooting percentage there from Illusion.
Yes.
That's a good one.
And he got an assist out of it as well. FaZe absolutely rally here, finding a few holes in the version 1 defense. That to me, the key difference here was just them able to punish a few positional errors there from version 1. Otherwise, series was pretty much the same as game number 1, very even.
Yeah, that first half of this game really felt like version 1 picked up where they left off, but it really did even out pretty much instantly with some of these goals. I mean, it all started here with this great Gyro dribble, and after that point, it was kind of just, okay, then they got the kickoff goal, and then this happened where they caught him with no boost, and it was just some of those situations that you can't really do too much about. I mean, the half chances came to FaZe, and FaZe pretty much nailed them.
Well, version 1, all a roster of veterans here who are experienced with bouncing back from strange losses and shaking that off. I wouldn't even say that I think that the momentum is particularly on FaZe's side at this point yet. They've just neutralized things, and then they made the statement. Congratulations on getting their first win here as a new org in the RLCS.
Squared up here in game 3 for sure. And,
well shot. Gimmick gets back before anyone else can crash the box here. Torment saves it off the crossbar. Now AJ versus Torment goes neutral in the midfield, and Gyro will try to pass, but Illusion falling back for boost, so Com.
What are you doing, Com?
I'm going to catch one there, and Gyro's got a completely open net to shoot at.
So it looks to me like Com is kind of wants to get this one off the wall, but I think he saw Gyro out of the corner of his eye, and instead of trying to get aggressive and challenge, he adjusted and tried to save a shot. And Gyro was just like, I mean, if you're going to float away from the ball, that's fine. He took the extra time and made him pay.
And they'll take a lead in game 3. A whiff from AJ, though, will open up an opportunity here. Illusion on the backboard will get it away, but love the confidence from Gimmick coming in and looking for the shot. As they crowd the box, here come all 3 members of FaZe. Gyro and Illusion dual threat onto Torment onto the backboard, and Gimmick will get up in time before the follow-up could come through. Now AJ passes to Gyro onto the backboard. He's got enough boost to reach it. Looks for a crazy double tap. Drops it on the goal line, and Illusion will slam it home for goal 2.
Now this looks like it should be a slam dunk of a goal for FaZe, but this is actually incredibly hard. Gyro, that's the only spot in the net where that one's gonna stick there. There's definitely enough time for Version1 to make it back with how slow his approach was towards the backboard. Gyro pinpointing one and making sure to give his team a second look at it.
Yeah, just getting it between the posts halfway like he did was a win in and of itself. And Illusion understanding his teammate was going to need help, crashing the box. Well done. As they now take a sizable lead here. 2 goalies up for it, though. Gimmick should have a decently open net to shoot at. There's off the backboard, and AJ covers up before Torment can reach it. Now Calm taking his time, giving lots of space, lets this ball all the way to his corner. To learn the time back.
Oh, nice.
Gets a demolition on the one, and the bumps on the others. Torment will bulldoze it through to bring it to a 1-goal game.
Calm, the modification of the classic 1v1 play. You go and demo the guy for the challenge, and Gyro, thinking that his teammate was gonna have a hit, was playing a different approach to the ball. Torment's right under it though, cuts him to his right, and then just wins the momentum battle on the goal line to get him back within 1. That was beautifully executed by Version1.
Oh, and here comes Calm on another one. Illusion will get a block, but Torment onto a backboard. Nobody's home. Gimmick, I believe, was already in the box, so he'll be rotating back around, and half rotates here in the midfield to try and maintain control. But Gyro has other ideas. Calm through 1 now, through 2, out of his goal, and then Gimmick on the outfield. AJ gets the block. Illusion with a trap, so Torment has to come back at him, and he flicks it away from him. And look at FaZe advance back onto offense. Great transitions from FaZe here in Game 3.
Kind of the one thing you want to see from FaZe, though. You don't want to just see those flicks with no intention behind them. Illusion kind of giving the ball up. Calm is trying to force Gyro to freeze on the goal line, but they might actually catch him on transition since they dodged the demos. Illusion going under 1, can't get around Calm, though. And again, another solid trap, this time from Version1, and Gyro going to break up the transition in his own way.
Approaching halftime, FaZe holding on to a 1-goal lead and looking to gain match point in their debut series in the RLCS. Calm in the corner. Gyro challenging him past 1 and now onto the side. He's going to lose control, won't get the double tap, and Gimmick out of his box carries it away. Gyro with a bump on 1, though. AJ and Gyro putting pressure on in the midfield. Here comes Illusion with some space, sends it to the goal, and Torment gets the save.
Gotta love Calm's ability to react to Gyro putting the surprise flick on net there. Great defense from him, and Torment just gonna punt here with 2 minutes, and I wouldn't be surprised to see ping pong here for a little.
Gimmick with a miss. Gyro will take his time catching this and flicks another. Torment with a response on the flick. Gives it to Gimmick. Calm demolished. It's going to be Torment and Gimmick here, and it looks like Gimmick getting another demolition on his way out as well. This is going to be up to Calm. Will be the 3rd man spawning on the back line. Gyro to AJ. Calm wins the challenge. Illusion now over the top of 1, but Torment should have this ball for free. He's got Calm on the flank. He'll just flick it in the midfield, though, and Gyro, happy to read that. Gets it through another. 1:30 left to go. And FaZe is able to stall Version1 multiple times here in the midfield. It's actually been a surprising amount of time since Version1 has been in the FaZe box.
And both teams really taking their opportunities. I like all the traps you're seeing from people. If all the players have space to work with, they're all trying to take it. Look, Torment gives Gimmick a chance, and it's just off the post. Illusion is able to stick one to his nose. Gimmick and Gyro gonna clash there, and everyone gonna spread back out as the ball falls back into the Version1 half.
Oh, the pass play back in field. Oh, Illusion will break it up, but both Torment and Calm were on the far side to receive Gimmick's pass. Thought the dual threat would be enough, but no, FaZe reads it. Now AJ shooting from the corner. Gimmick puts it on his own backboard. Calm will rotate, pick up his own boost, and positionally zone AJ off the ball. Illusion, though, closes in towards the goal. It's Torment versus Illusion, and Torment will win it out to the side. 30 seconds left. Version1 starting to feel the pressure. Here's Gyro versus Calm. And it's out to Gimmick. He'll reach for it, extends the play in the midfield, and then tries to fall on this one, but AJ to the outside. And FaZe able to just play positional ball for the win at this point. Illusion over the top of 2 in the corner. It's up to Torment as Gimmick looks for bumps on the goalies, and he gets a few, but it was so close. AJ blocks again. Calm to tie the game. Shoots this, Gyro blocks. Illusion takes it away from Torment. What a goal line stand. FaZe bring us to 0 seconds. Gimmick versus Gyro and AJ. AJ's up, puts it into the ground. They're on match point.
Oh my goodness. I mean, how do you keep that one out even?
The ball was
They're
like
cracking up.
90.
You see Gyro, he was like, I don't even know how I saved that, man.
That was like 90% in the goal. And I honestly, I was on auto cam. I couldn't see where it was because of the demolition, the smoke screen in the way.
Yeah, it was right there. And that's why I thought it wasn't going to matter. And you had the player from version 1 coming in right behind the ball, just trying to jam it in, and it just went away. Like, what? How did he manage that?
What a goal line stand. You know Torment's going to respect it as a fellow stalwart defender there. FaZe clan coming up 2-1 in game 3 and now on match point. Looking to be the
AJ.
only undefeated team in Group B. That is such a stop. Such a beautiful stand. Wonderful replay. Go break that one down tomorrow on the desk. But yes, we're going into game 4. FaZe looking to improve to 3-0 in their group.
And find another victory over version 1, which personally I would be, I wouldn't be shocked at. But in this particular series, I would be surprised to see it go 3-1. I really do think version 1 are playing some excellent Rocket League. I mean, just what are you going to do when AJ is making hairline saves, and every now and again you get a couple of great challenges from Illusion and Gyro, and they're hitting their shots.
It has been. The score line in game 2 didn't reflect it, but otherwise it's been 1-goal games, and it's felt very, very close. Version 1 with good opportunities, and then there was a moment in the middle of game 3 you pointed out like this is going to turn into ping pong, and it really did as both teams hunkered down on the dribble department. But here they'll keep with it. Illusion up against Com. Challenge goes in FaZe's way, but Torment out of the corner. Get the ball back to midfield. And AJ trying to go for the air carry, but gets bumped to Narnia. And Com now to the corner with Gimmick there to pressure. Gets it through 1. Looks to get it through 2, but AJ has other ideas, and they'll tag team this one into the air. Gyro now to connect with AJ in the cherry pick, but Com blocks in the midfield. Nice interception. First minute coming and going here.
And I was making a point about the teams, really trying to take their time with the dribbles, and I wasn't a fan of some of the flicks as Torment able to pull another shot off of the goal line with Gimmick's help. Going to clear the blue half here. Shot from Com and met by Torment, but it's all set up by the challenge timing of the opposition. So it's not like the offense is just mindlessly throwing the ball away per se, like I was initially thinking. It really seems like it's a product of great challenge timing from the opposition and forcing them to make a move, and rather than make the challenge, they try and force the ball further on. That's why it's really not leading to too many passes and more just breakaways like that.
I liked the formation there between Illusion and AJ, but AJ's not quite able to reach the ball. Demolition and goal could open up an opportunity for FaZe. As AJ over the top of 1, Com off the corner, gets a block, and then manages to stay behind the ball, so Illusion doesn't have a free shot. And now falling back down, version 1 transitioning onto offense. Here's Gimmick shooting far post behind AJ, catches them with their wheels down, and that's version 1 up.
Surprise, surprise, AJ. You don't see this one coming. Dodges the demo, rotates back in the net, and Gimmick, he just saves that flip, for so long. Would have been so easy to pump that middle of the net or top right corner, but lets it get all the way to the back headlight there and goes back post. Great shot.
I believe it was AJ rotating to the middle of the goal. One of the situations where giving them a shot behind you is deadly. And Gimmick recognizes the situation, makes the most of it, takes the lead in game 4. It's Com to Torment, looking for goal number 2. Torment plays it to the corner, and AJ flicks 1. He'll try to gain control of this again, and he does. Gimmick now has to stall him out. AJ looks for Com and goal, and Gimmick just trying to hold onto the ball, give his teammates time to get away from the demos. There's Com to midfield. AJ off of 1. And Gimmick back down. Illusion. Com now to the edge. And back over. Com will win another challenge. He's going to try and look for Illusion now. Just let the ball bounce, let his teammates move in. And he keeps Illusion. Illusion got bamboozled here, and everybody stalls. A massive traffic jam right there in the FaZe box. But Gimmick has other ideas, puts the hot rod to use. Gets the ball moving again.
Yeah, Torment, while he was stuck in that corner, was really trying to see if he could get FaZe to panic after that Illusion miss with a little hitch as he approached that ball, but thankfully there was enough people there and far enough away to find the reaction, and really a stalemate here for the past couple of minutes.
Ooh. AJ with an important win. Here comes FaZe. So looking for the first goal of game 4. Gimmicks with a bad touch. Here's Illusion to close on it. Sends it high above the goal, and Torment on the backboard would get it. Torment with that positioning probably had the whole net covered anyways. But here comes Version1 looking to extend their lead.
Illusion trying to take his time, even with Gimmick pressuring him, and it's actually going to work out quite nicely. I'm so used to so many games of Rocket League being fought with the strong clear, you know, up on the walls. This whole series has been fighted out on the ground floor. It's been insane.
It's been a fun change of pace of just watching just the series of 1v1s as AJ wins into double coverage to tie the game.
The series of 1v1s? No, man, this is a series of 1v3. 1, 2, and look, okay, 1.5. Gyro got in Torment's face, but still, AJ able to get all the way with that ball around the corner in front of the net and turn it in and tie it up.
As a commentator looking at that situation, be like, there's no way that's going in. I don't need to worry about that. And then it does. FaZe making a statement here in game 4, but still only tying things. Here comes Version1. Gimmick shooting to the net. Illusion has it to the corner. AJ wants to look at this. Get over the top of Torment and plays it all the way to the Version1 corner. Gimmick has to redirect the ball. Played away from AJ as Illusion puts it in the midfield. Here's Gyro up for it on the infield pass. Back down to Illusion, but covered by the defense. He wasn't able to place it between the posts. 30
like
seconds
you've seen
remaining,
that play from NRG a couple of times. How many times you see Garrett G post it right outside a net and get a sneaky redirect?
I wouldn't put it past him. With 15 seconds left, we had overtime in game number 1. We might have it again here in game number 4. FaZe at this point 1 goal away from the win and staying undefeated in their group. As they put the pressure on here at the end of regulation, the clock will expire and Com will actually choose to keep it alive, but Gyro will slam to the ground. Overtime in game 4.
I think this one is a coin flip here in overtime. I don't think anyone has any significant edge one way or the other.
Illusion and Com. Oh, here comes Com, though, looking for the goal. AJ, not only does he get the save, but he gets a pass out to Gyro in the corner, and Gyro will now just look for the dribble the other way. Over the top of Torment to the corner. Gimmick gets the clear to the side. Illusion now versus Com. Com will win, and Gimmick and Torment set up behind him. The defense of Version1 gets itself sorted out right away, but AJ across the box. Torment makes a save. Here comes Illusion to the post. Oh, just a bit inaccurate. Torment now on the transition up against AJ. He's going to have 3 players bearing down on him. He gets the first touch, and huge demolitions from FaZe as they rotate in.
Enough?
Back the other way. Gyro trying to put the brakes on Gimmick. Gimmick lofts it. AJ's up for it. Oh, and it's wide of the net again.
Trying to throw a little misdirection at Version1 with 2 people jumping from opposite ends of the pitch. Version1 stays calm, cool, collected, and AJ with a chance, but he hits it to the left. Illusion just got the demo.
Illusion?
Oh, no.
Illusion. Woo. Here comes AJ. Does he go for the back pass? No, just tries to block Gimmick, and he's not going to do it. Here comes Gyro from the backfield, though, on the loose ball. Com down the midfield line. Illusion to the outside, AJ. Puts it back down the middle. Here's Gimmick and Com right on top of each other. Offensive double commit on the midfield transition play. A rare double commit. As Illusion going to stop Com. Gimmick nearly did all the damage by himself, but Torment and Gimmick now piled up on top of each other. Illusion, if he can just gain control of this ball. Oh no, they struggled too long with just gaining control, and Com's able to take it away from him. Get a demolition on to 1. Gyro up for this one. Gimmick will beat him. Torment's there to try and set us a game 5. It's off the crossbar. Everybody loose, but no one's there for the follow-up, and we'll keep playing.
Oh, Illusion so glad that nobody on Version1 was in position. He was a lame duck falling off that crossbar, and he had the extra time to hobble over and make the clear. Overtime will continue.
This bounces down. We're approaching 2 minutes. FaZe score, the series ends. Com getting the demolition on the passee. Torment off of his backboard. Gimmick and Com both trying to advance cautiously out of the backfield, but not wanting to overcommit and fall prey to an easy goal. AJ down to the sky. He's got Gimmick there in his way. It gets bumped off. The ball's loose. Gyro onto the backboard. He's not going to have the boost, though, to chase this, and Com will clear to the corner.
And I was feeling at the start of overtime, not many significant advantages, but as it's gone on, FaZe really starting to squeeze Version1, and pass to AJ, gonna get turned aside by Com.
Oh, that was all 3 defenders. Can AJ possibly get control out of the side of the corner? Now Illusion through 1. Torment past another. Gyro to the backboard. Gimmick's there. Oh, this drops down to Gyro's hood, though. He shoots up for 90, and Com covers it up, saves it away. multiple players here with Savior medals in game number 4. Everyone on version 1 getting at least 3 saves.
Version 1, you had the great transition, but again, nobody in position. Torment just trying to pinch one into the goal.
Gyro dumps into the midfield. Torment's not in position to take this. AJ's got this ball for free. Onto the backboard. Can he find a crazy double tap? Wasn't able to drop it between the posts, and Gimmick and Calm now working together. Back to midfield. Gyro across the field, but Torment will have it right now. It's Gimmick actually with a crazy pinch to send it into the orange corner.
I think it's a required approach from version 1 at this point. They need some time to really get everyone on the same page at the same time.
Version 1 trying to take advantage of FaZe needing multiple touches always to gain control of this ball. But so far, neither team really able to gain that strong edge right now. Here's Gimmick now looking for the setup to come. Beautiful pass, puts it between the posts, but AJ falls off the backboard, makes the save. Here comes Calm for round 2. The setup to Gimmick, and he puts it through. We'll go to game 5.
Way to not give up on it, version 1. I mean, when you get that first pass into the middle and you're thinking, oh, it's offline, he's not going to be able to make the adjustment to beat the defender, and that's what happens, but they still instantly turn it right back around with a dribble up the corner and pass it right back across the net. Oh, you've earned that one, version 1.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful plays. And again, it's Calm. Calm was up for a shot, lands, recovers on the wall, and then turns on the enemy backboard to regain control of the ball and pass it to Gimmick, who passed it to him initially. Wonderful, wonderful setup there. And for FaZe, for me, there's 2 things that you can point to and say, this is why they lost game 4. The first one was just a bit of inaccuracy on the net. A few times where as long as they put it below the crossbar, they win the game, and they didn't. The other thing was moments of opportunity version 1 gave them where they just took too long to get their bumper fully behind the ball and moving into the enemy half. If they can transition a little bit cleaner and shoot more accurately, sounds silly when you dumb it down that much, but they'll win the game.
But no, I think you're absolutely right, because there were two shots, I think, both of them from Illusion, where he pumped it right off the crossbar. Granted, one of them was pretty tough and not a guaranteed, but the other one you felt like it probably could have went left or right into a corner and been just fine. The other one, when Illusion got that demo and gave AJ pretty much a free double tap opportunity, and AJ just pumped it into the corner. He didn't hit the ball properly, so FaZe Clan definitely know they probably could have walked away with the series in hand there, but no time to worry about that. You've got a final 5 minutes to play on Champions Field.
Now we'll go to game 5. Only appropriate in FaZe's first appearance here that we get a full 5-game series out of them. Gyro onto the wall. AJ in tow. Torment wins the challenge and sets up Gimmick. Now looking for Torment. A wonderful pass play, but just wide of the net, and the defense will handle it well. FaZe get it back to midfield. Illusion expecting a better touch out of Calm. He'll go and get a demolition and a boost. It's going to be all up to Gimmick here, and he gets the save. Well done. He was the only player who could influence that ball. Now here comes Illusion, though. More pressure from FaZe.
He just didn't have the boost really to get around it outside of that ball from Illusion's perspective, but decent enough start for FaZe. And AJ with a chance to put one away. Calm again. Who else would it be? That guy's been doing work in the midfield, and especially in the past couple of games on the goal line.
Calm has been excellent, just ramping up as the series went on, and he honestly started on top. Is Calm there? Doesn't look for a shot. Doesn't find it just quite yet, but then looks for goalies afterwards. AJ, the bump over the top of Gimmick. Torment has to fall back. AJ went for boost and looked for Torment, but he was on the backboard, so he'll dodge the demolitions. Now AJ and Calm go neutral, lateral on the field. Lucian has to fall back, and AJ, or a miss there from the third man of FaZe.
See that right there? That one I don't understand. Calm just, I think, autopilot launched that towards the corner. Maybe looking for his teammate, but I think his teammate was going for the boost steal, so little breakdown in communication, and Torment trying to double tap it, and oh my gosh, it's gonna go off the defender and in. Wow.
The forced own goal from Torment to take the lead. Gimmick sets him up to watch Torment put it off of Gyro to go into the goal. What a way to open up game 5.
You know what's even more unlucky for Gyro? He's defending that as if Torment's first touch off the backboard is going to be on target. And so he's coming out of net to try and meet it and push it out. And that's the reason that it goes off the inside of Gyro's car and into the net. Oh, man.
Ooh. AJ putting the brakes on one. He didn't get a corner boost, though, and he'll be out. It's a nice setup, though, to give them this opportunity. Gyro going to look for a teammate. Doesn't find the bump, though. It might be enough, though. AJ manages to reach for the shot, and they tie the game.
The almost instant equalizer. Gyro again working some magic out of the corner. Pretty similar to a goal earlier in the series. Wins a couple of challenges, bumps the last guy, and opens the door for his teammate.
Yeah, Gyro there on the wall. He didn't touch the ball, but I think everyone on Version 1 was expecting him to, so they were preparing for that. And then when he didn't touch it, they suddenly had to adjust expectations and realize he's now coming for demolitions. And at that point, nobody is paying attention to Illusion, who's reaching across the field. He gets up and makes the unlikely shot to tie the game right here at halftime. Here's Gyro on the outfield pass. Well placed, AJ will get it around a defender who is probably going to cover it up, but they're going to have to do more work to put it between the posts again. AJ again onto the backboard, and Torment to the empty corner. Gyro finds a bump onto Gimmick, but he still manages to get his bumper onto the ball. We get it to midfield. Gimmick, well played.
One-on-one.
Oh, Gyro bumped off the ball. Calm will have plenty of space, plays it to his corner.
Nice play from Version 1, but Illusion, support from Calm on the back corner to make the save. We're still tied at ones. And FaZe just push and push.
Gimmick was slow to that save, but Calm bails him out behind him. And FaZe continuing with the pressure. Torment makes a save, and Gyro has to hit reverse to try and find the shot. The Torment save was just good enough to put it over the rebound.
Hello, AJ.
Now here's AJ onto the backboard, Calm away. Dumps it back to the box again, Gyro. Continuing with this pressure, and FaZe more and more in control of the game. But Gimmick's gonna try and put the brakes on AJ and tucks it in after off the crossbar bounce. They'll take the lead back.
Gimmick just destroyed AJ. The fake pop into the instant re-land, and that's like the greatest double clutch you're ever gonna see. And Gimmick just tied him up in knots.
Put him in the 1v1 and watch him shine. Gimmick gives the lead back for Version 1. 125, plenty of time for FaZe. The games like this have been going to overtime in this series, though. AJ's got other ideas. Oh my goodness, the carry off the wall, past every defender, tie game.
AJ gets posterized and decides to do some posterizing. Again, defeats all of the Version 1 defenders and ties it up. What an air dribble.
They are not going away. We are tied with 1 minute left to go. We have gone to overtime twice in this series, both times Version 1 has come away with the victory. We might be in a situation where FaZe have to defeat their villain to take home the series. A nice dodges from Illusion there to get around the demolitions. Gyro demolished on the front lines, though. AJ picks up control. Cards go for a flick, and Calm matches him bumper to bumper. Here come FaZe again. Calm high on the wall, gets demolished. Gimmick out of net, though, will meet AJ, and it bounces into the corner again. Key boost grab from Torment to keep AJ out of his half, force him to roll all the way back to the FaZe back third. Gyro pinches in the midfield. AJ's looking at it, and Illusion's actually there first to the goal. Bumps on the goalies. Off the corner, and a nice one. Here's AJ shooting for the win. Illusion looks for the bump on Torment, but he dodges it and makes the save. Out to the edge. Calm now on the transition game. 18 seconds left. Past another. It's overtime once again. Glimmers on the horizon. Off the edge, 6 seconds left. Here's Gimmick looking for the win. Gyro through another in midfield. Torment to Gimmick. He's hounded off the ball. He crosses the net dangerously, but touches the ground. Overtime in Game 5. FaZe yet to win in overtime in this series.
This has been a fight in this 5-game set, and both teams have made outstanding defensive plays, phenomenal offensive setups and capitalizations.
Ooh. Back past Gyro to AJ, the drop down, and Gimmick makes the save. Illusion now on the follow-up. Torment gets away. He gets away from the demolition. Calm has an open net. Can he put the brakes on AJ? AJ gets the block. We keep going. Oh my goodness. Gyro blocks Gimmick, and now AJ looking for the transition on a Torment. Calm getting bumped a little bit on his transition back down, and FaZe, what a way to stay alive.
Ooh, and Illusion misses that touch, but he gets a little misdirection and interference. Calm is floating. AJ's there, and that's gonna do it. FaZe Clan are gonna win their first game.
How about it? They lost 2 overtimes getting here, but they win the one that matters. Gyro, an absolute thorn in their side on the backboard, and AJ scores the easiest goal of the series to take the win and improve to 3-0.
Oh, frustration for Version1. They really did play so well throughout that whole series. Both teams, honestly, playing immaculately on both sides of the ball, but ultimately, it comes down to those bumps out of the corner again. I mean, somebody on FaZe Clan was getting physical and opening doors, and that's what ultimately leads them to victory.
Oh, so there's such aggressive play from this FaZe roster the entire time, constantly in their face. And that wherewithal of not keeping just the one-track mind of, okay, I'm moving up, I'm looking for passes. Oh, I didn't find the pass, I should probably fall back. Constantly being, okay, I'm already up here, I've missed a pass, what can I do now? Well, let's go bump some Version1 players constantly over and over again, and it finally pays off here. You know, heart goes out to Torment. I think Torment had 4 saves every game this series, still wasn't able to come up with a win.
Yeah, a lot of Version1 playing excellent defense throughout the whole thing. Calm in the middle of the games, and Torment, of course, always solid on the back line. And Gimmick was really putting a lot of pressure out at that midfield. It was just, they couldn't consistently stop FaZe from setting up chances later on in the series. They couldn't recapture that pressure that they had from game 1. So let's go ahead. Well, what's next, Wave? You tell me.
Well, we're going to do something we've been doing all day, and it's been a lot of fun. We got the Verizon 5G Speed Shot Challenge. We've seen some crazy shots up until this point. Let's see 3 more. Chat, you're going to get to vote on which shot you think is the best. Let's take a look at some of the shots from the community. This one coming from Solo Player for shot number 1. Let's see what Solo Player's got for us. So he will start with the air carry here. Okay, nice use of the flip. Okay, you know, the flip stall in the mid. I like it.
Very nice, Solo Player. This was a scary one. It looked a little scary considering how hard you hit it off the wall, but it's the backflip that keeps that forward momentum going. Well done.
Yeah, and the boost afterwards as well. This one coming from Sharky here. Looks like happening in maybe an actual game. What does he do? 3 players here in the corner. Set up from the teammate. Reaches for it, flips it. The pre-flip into multiple defenders.
That's the question. Did he misread it or did he nail it? I'd like for nailed it.
Get your votes in. Here's from Pembleton. All of his teammates upfield. He's the only one in the back. Can he get past all the defenders?
Ooh.
Play off the ceiling. Nice shot there. Well done. Upper 90. Good placement.
Talk about a speedy counterattack. I mean, up the wall, and how about we pinch it off the ceiling?
Yeah.
Into the top right corner, too. That's money.
Not often you have the ceiling pinch there. So go get your votes in for the Verizon 5G Ultra Cup Speed Shot Challenge. Use numbers 1 through 3 there in chat. You guys already know how to do it there. But some fun shots here from these team guys. And I love seeing the community's highlights featured here on the main broadcast.
It is a lot of fun. I'm glad we get to do it. And the best part is there's a bunch more, so we can see more.
There are absolutely more. Okay, so that concludes our action here for the group we were watching there. But now it's time to go over to Envy versus Alpine. That'll be the next series. Envy currently 3-0. Can they stay 4-0? We'll find out after the break.